The next time you kiss someone, stop for 1 second and think about what you're actually doing. You are pressing your face against another person's face and mashing wet mouths together. Say it out loud like that, and it sounds insane. It sounds like something no creature would ever do. And here's the part that'll break your brain. For most of human history, a lot of people would have agreed with you. Kissing is not natural. It's not automatic. Whole groups of humans lived their entire lives and never did it once. Some thought it was revolting. So, where did it come from? Who was the first human to look at someone they loved and decide to press their mouth against theirs? That question is so much stranger than it sounds. And the answer goes way back, way further than you'd ever guess. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll never kiss anyone the same way again. And here's the thing that'll surprise you. Kissing isn't something all humans do. When explorers first traveled the world, they kept finding cultures that had never kissed. Not romantically, not ever. And even when those people saw outsiders do it, pressing mouths, swapping spit, some were horrified. They thought it was disgusting. So why would you willingly eat someone else's saliva? Even today, when scientists looked at cultures all over the world, they found romantic kissing wasn't everywhere. Actually, less than half of them did it. Sit with that. The thing you think is the most natural way to show love, a huge chunk of humanity never did. Which means kissing might not be built into us. It must be a habit, something we learned, something we invented. But if that's true, then someone had to be the first. So who? And this is where it gets strange. Because before humans ever kissed, something else already was. If you go to the zoo and watch the chimps, watch the bonobos, our closest animal cousin, they kiss. And not just a pet. Bonobos press their mouths together, and some even use tongue. They do it to make up after a fight, to calm each other down, to say, hey, we're okay. So, mouth touching isn't a weird human invention after all. It's ancient. Our ape relatives were doing it long before humans even existed. Scientists recently traced this behavior back through a family tree and landed somewhere around 20 million years ago. Imagine that. 20 million years. That is the deep root of our history. Some form of pressing mouths together is older than humans, older than fire, and older than almost everything about us. So now we've got a real mystery. If the root of kissing is 20 million years old, why did so many humans not do it? And when did we start turning it into the thing it is today? For that, we need the oldest human kiss ever found. So you can't dig up a kiss. It doesn't fossilize. It leaves behind nothing. So to find the oldest one, we don't look at bones. We look at words. On a clay tablet from ancient Mesopotamia, which is modern-day Iraq, someone wrote about lovers pressing their lips together. And that tablet is about 4,500 years old. 4,500 years ago, a human pushed a reed into wet clay and recorded two people kissing, which means they were already doing it. Already so normal, it was worth writing down. And that's just the oldest one we found. People were almost certainly kissing long before anyone bothered to carve it into clay. So, the act is 20 million years old in our cousins and thousands of years in us. But none of that answers the real question, the one that you've been waiting for. Why? Why would humans press their mouths together at all? And why does it feel kind of good? The answer is honestly kind of gross, but also kind of beautiful. If you picture an ancient mother, tens of thousands of years ago. She has a baby with no teeth. The baby can't chew at all. So she does what mothers did for a very long time. She chews the food herself, softens it in her own mouth, and passes it mouth to mouth straight to her baby. That's it. That might be the very first kiss. Not romance, but feeding. The mother keeping her child alive. Lips pressed to lips, giving it food and warmth and safety all at once. And think about what that does to a baby's brain. From your very first days, mouth touching mouth gets wired to the deepest feelings there are. Being fed, being safe, but also being loved. So, when you grow up and kiss someone you love, you might be reaching all the way back to that, the oldest comfort a human has ever felt. The kiss didn't start as passion. It started as survival, as love in its rawest form. But there's one more secret hiding in a kiss, and your body is doing it right now without even telling you. So here is what's really happening when two people kiss. Your lips are packed with nerves, some of the most sensitive skin on your whole body. So when you get that close to someone, you're not just feeling them, you're testing them. In one kiss, your brain is secretly reading their smell, their taste, the chemistry on their skin. And without you knowing, it's asking one ancient question. Is this person a good match to have children with? Scientists think a kiss is basically a biological background check. Your body is checking if someone is healthy, if their genes fit yours, if you should keep going or pull away. It's why a kiss can feel like magic or instantly wrong. That spark or that ick isn't random. It's a 20 million year old instinct making a snap decision for you. You think you're kissing someone because you like them. Cute. But your body already decided. The kiss was just how it checked. And here's the final twist. The one that proves how ancient this really is. Because humans were not the only ones doing it. So, remember the Neanderthals? That dumb caveman from every cartoon. Scientists found something wild in their mouths. A tiny germ, a specific microbe that humans and Neanderthals both carry. And the main way to pass it between two people is spit, mouth to mouth. Which means humans and Neanderthals were almost certainly kissing, or close enough to swap saliva. Let that sink for a little bit. Think tens of thousands of years ago. A human and a Neanderthal, two different kinds of people, leaned in the dark, and kissed. Not grunting in a cave, but people feeling something for each other, close enough to press their mouths together, the same way you do with someone you love. The kiss is older, stranger, and more human than anyone ever tells you. So, did ancient humans kiss? Some did. Some never did and thought it was gross. But the roots of it run so deep they're almost frightening. It started 20 million years ago in creatures that weren't even human yet. And it lived on in mothers feeding their babies. It became a secret test that your body still runs on everyone it gets close to. And it was happening between humans and Neanderthals by firelight, tens of thousands of years before the first word was ever written down. So, the next time you kiss someone, really kiss them. And remember what you're actually doing. You're running a program older than language, older than humans, and older than almost anything about you. You're doing what a mother did to keep her baby alive, what our ape ancestors did to make peace, what two different kinds of humans did by the fire in the Ice Age. It feels like the most modern, private and personal thing in the world, but it's actually one of the oldest things you'll ever do. A kiss isn't small. It's a 20-million-year-old message passed from mouth to mouth, all the way down to you. If this made you see one of the most normal things in the world completely differently, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe to the Human Archive for more of the fun human story that nobody ever tells you. And tell me down below, what's something we all do that is secretly ancient? I read every comment.